Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how I personalize my balloons. I know a lot of you ask me, oh, how do you do that? How do you personalize your balloons? How do you write on your balloons and all of that? So I'm going to be putting you through and letting you know what I do. As you can see, I'm on my laptop here and I'm trying to do a personalization. So what you need is you need a machine, a cutting machine. So I have a silhouette machine. There's silhouette and there's Cricut. So I am going to be showing you how I use my silhouette today. All you need to do is to research the one you can easily understand. But personally, I hear that Cricut is really easy to use. With the silhouette, it's more technical, but there are loads of more stuff you can do with the silhouettes for than the Cricut maker. I don't know, but that's, based on the reviews I read online. Anyway, let's get back to what I'm doing here. So right now I am just trying to write baby loon. So what I do is first I would go on to where I would where the fonts are, because I've got different fonts. So you pick the font that you think is right for you, and then you could use a mix of fonts if you want a word to be a different font. For instance, I'm doing baby loan, so if I wanted baby to be a different font, I would use a different font. If I wanted loan to be a different font, I would use that. So what I do next is, once I have written out what I need on my laptop, you need a good laptop to do that, or a very good computer system, and then I would hook my cutting machine to my laptop or my computer. For the Cricut, you could do the writing and the whatever you want to do. You could do it on your phone. Cricut has a phone app. The silhouette doesn't have a phone app, so you have to work with a computer or a laptop when it comes to the silhouette. Once I've hooked up both, I would then put my vinyl into into the machine, like the way I've done here, and then I go back to my laptop and I just send it. So you could either send using Bluetooth, or you could send with the hookup. So I used the hookup instead of the Bluetooth. I felt the Bluetooth was a long thing. So also, if you're wondering what blade I am using to cut this, I am just using the auto blade. Initially, when I got my machine, I struggled with the blade to use. Based on what I read online, it was just super confusing, but I used my auto blade, and then one day I think I just said, okay, let me just try this auto blade and see if it's going to work for me. And guess what, it did work, and since then I've not had any problem using my machine to cut vinyl. And the good thing about having a machine is, apart from personalizing balloons, you could personalize a t-shirt, you could personalize cups, you could personalize so many things. You see the butterflies people attach to balloons? You could use this machine to cut it. You can cut cardstock. You could do so many things. So if you're looking at not just doing balloons, it's something you could use for other business. I use it mainly for my balloons. I don't use it for anything else. As you can see, I have sent my the details. I'm sending the baby loan. I've sent it to the machine and it's cutting right now. And the cutting, it cuts within like 1 minute or thereabouts. You're ready to go. It doesn't really take time at all. So also, guys, I would like to tell you to watch this video to the end so that you can hear what I have to say at the end. I didn't want to say anything at the beginning of this video so that I don't distract you while you watch what is happening. So I finished cutting now. So I'm just going to get my vinyl out of the machine, push the machine aside. Can you see it's cut like really neatly, no stress. So next I am going to weed the vinyl out. So this is the only part that I find rather stressful. Not really stressful. As long as your machine has cut really well, you shouldn't really have any problems weeding. But there are times some letters are more difficult to weed, some writing, because it's not just letters you could use the machine for. You can use it for designs. You could use it for, there's so many things you could use, And the machine, they cost like about, I got this one for like 400 and something pounds because I bought it with a bundle. But if you're buying the machine alone, there are offers, especially Christmas period. I'm sure you'd get an offer over it. So what you could do is you could just check online. I got my own in the UK from Ochanda, but I know people get in the US, you could get it from I'll be lobby or something. I can't really remember. But once you Google silhouette or Cricut, it would come up. So you could have a silhouette 4. You could have the silhouette joy. There's silhouette air 1 and 2, I think. And then there's the Cricut is the Cricut maker, and it has the smaller ones too. A lot of people swear by their Cricut. Some people swear by their silhouette. It just depends on what you find comfortable for yourself. So I'm just reading out the letters now. Can you see how easy it's coming off? But what I do is when I'm weeding, if you're not patient, you could mumble up everything. So what I do is, as I'm peeling it off, I cut off one part so it doesn't stick to what I have on the sheet. So this is done now. I just need to take out the smaller parts in the middle, and my letters or my word is ready to go. You could do, like I said earlier, you could do letters, you could do shapes, you could do anything, but make sure, because for me, I get my fonts from the silhouette shop online. So, and then I just download it straight to my laptop, and from my laptop I can pick them up from there. So make sure you get fonts with license. Do not use fonts or with no license, or especially if you're going to be selling, or designs with no license, because that means you're going to be breaking a law if you're doing that. And even when it comes to personalization with designs and all of that, some companies are strict about using their logos and all of that, so you need to be really careful. So make sure you have a license before you use stuff. You might think, oh, I'm a small business, nothing should happen, but trust me, you don't know what could happen anytime. So now I have put my transfer tape on the vinyl, and it's ready to go, guys. Thank you for joining me today. So we're done with today's. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Guys, so this is going to be like a weekly thing, like I said in the other live videos. Sorry I deleted the live video from last week. I didn't like the filming, it wasn't really good, and YouTube they were not showing it to people, and when that happens, I think it brings down my the algorithm just messes up. It would mess up my channel one way or the other, I don't know. So that's why I took it out. So I'm going to talk about what I talked about in another session, but I thought I should show you how I cut my vinyl for balloons, so that you could see that aspect too. So thank you guys for watching. And so also I would like you to comment and tell me if you get notifications, because I think a lot of people are not getting notifications. Because my last video, only 500 of you out of over 20,000 subscribers. Let's say, okay, we have like 10,000 that are not really into the channel, but I was expecting at least quite a lot of people would get to watch it. So I'm thinking maybe people are not getting notified. I don't know. Can you please comment and tell me? And if you're new to my channel, or you come here and you've not subscribed or turned on the notification button, please do, guys. Please turn on the notification button and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, you'll be glad you did. All right, guys, thank you. See you next week. Bye.